eventually reaches substomatal space, from where it escapes out through the stomata. Stomata are absent in the submerged hydrophytes, that is, Hydrilla, Vallisneria. Mechanism of opening and closing of stomata. Transpiration occurs as long as the stomata are open. It stops when they are closed. Open and closed stomata. Closed stomata. Flaccid guard cell. Stoma closed. Stoma open. Turgid guard cell. Thick cell wall. Thin cell wall. The opening and closing of stomata depend upon the turgid or flaccid state of guard cells. When the guard cells are in the flaccid state, stomatal aperture closes. During daytime, as a result of photosynthesis, as the guard cells have chloroplast, concentration of carbohydrates rises, leading to osmotic uptake of water by the guard cells to swell. Since the wall of guard cells towards stomatal opening is thick, while outer convex wall is thin, inflow of water in the guard cells causes them to bulge outwards, thus widening the stomatal opening. When the osmotic pressure of the guard cells becomes lower during night, the water leaves these cells due to exosmosis and moves to the neighboring epidermal cells having cell sap of higher concentration. The guard cells become flaccid and shrink, and the stomatal aperture closes.
Imagine there is a person who is coming to your home, right? Without your invitation and without your acknowledgement, he comes in your home and he says that I want to live for 10 to 15 days. Maybe not 10 to 15 days. First he would say that let me live for only one day. So maybe you have a kind heart. So you say, okay, then live. What is the, you need a small space to sleep and you need the bread which we are eating, right? So you give your food and you give him a small place to stay. For one day he stays there, and after that again second day also he requests you to allow him to stay there. And after that continue till 1 week, he keeps on requesting you to allow him to stay in your home. And after that maybe 15 to 20 days he is not willing to leave your home at all. So at that time how do you feel? He is disturbing your peace, he is disturbing your harmony, which is very peaceful harmony, which your family has, right? So now this type of relation in which you are the host and he is the guest, this relation is known as what? Parasitic. Yeah, exactly. In 1.3 other mode of nutrition in plant, we are going to see this type of relation in which heterotrophic plants or heterotrophic organism, what they do is, in this parasitic one, the host are the one which they do not do anything, they keep on suffering, they are the plants, and this parasite organism, they keep on staying in them and they use all the nutrition and everything. Cuscuta is one of the example for it, right? So this cuscuta, it stays in a plant, it takes all the nutrition what it requires and it empties the plant over there. So such type of mode is known as what? Parasitic mode. Apart from that, did you ever notice any insectivorous plant? There are insectivorous plants which eats the rat, this much big animal, right? If an insect is there or if butterfly is there, they are very pleasing towards what? Flower, which are very colorful and beautiful. So when they see that attractive, they just go and sit on it. As soon as they go and sit, or they go and attract when they are attracted towards that plant or that flower, as soon as they come near, they just engulf them and they take in. So this type of plants, they are known as what? Insectivorous plants. I'll be showing you this all parasitic and insectivorous at the end. I'll be showing you this one in video. Okay. Let's go to 1.4. it says saprophytes. Now these saprophytes are very different, and you have seen that one in your home itself. You have seen the rotten or spoiled bread, right? When you keep bread for a long time, maybe 2 or 3 days, you will be seeing a small unwanted worm or unwanted organism growing on it, and that is nothing but a mold or a fungus, which is nothing but a saprophytes. What does they do? This organism, this fungus, what they do is they have a different mode of nutrition. They grow on a dead or decay bodies. This mode of nutrition, or this mode of nutrition, actually it is known as what? Saprophytic mode of nutrition. And the organism which does this saprophytic mode of nutrition, they are known as what? Saprophyte, right? And you can see this one in many other ways also, like in pickles. When you keep this pickle open, or when you keep your finger in a pickle and you eat, and after that some days again you keep your finger and you eat, so what does that do is there is a fungus being grown in it. So apart from that leather belt or leather jacket or bag, whatever it is, or maybe clothes or articles, right? When you keep this one in a dry and arid place, humid place, then what happens is you will be seeing saprophytic organisms growing on. Some organisms live together and they share nutrition and shelter with each other. Such organisms are known as what? Symbiosis. For an example, fungus, they live in the roots of plants, and roots of plants, what they do is they provide nutrition to the fungus, and in return fungus also provides water and certain amount of nutrition to the roots of plant. In the other case, second case, what we have seen is lichens or lichens, which we call lichens, right? So what they do is they provide shelter to the algae. Now this algae, what does it do is it provide food, it prepares food and it gives to the fungus or lichens, and in return